Hey guys, you know what I'm in the mood for tonight? I'm gonna say some cobbler. So I'm gonna show you something that's easy to make that literally has 3 ingredients. So when you're looking to make something simple, easy at the campground, you can throw this together in just a matter of moments. We're gonna put it over the campfire and cobbler. So I'm gonna show you, we've got just a regular ordinary cake mix. I picked the yellow box, any kind's gonna do. I've got a stick of butter. And then I have whatever my favorite berry filling, pie filling. We actually like to go to Door County, so we actually like their cherry pie filling. So this is what I'm going to use tonight. So first thing, and I have a cast iron skillet. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to open up my cake mix. This is not, you don't have to actually make the cake mix. We're not going to mix it with anything. We're going to set that aside. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get this to easily open up. There we go. I'm just going to go ahead and dump this into our cast iron. You can either do it in a cast iron skillet or you can do it in a regular Dutch oven. Whatever you have to put over the fire. If you're getting cans, I think usually you need probably 2 to 3 cans when you're kind of picking out whatever your favorite filling is. You can use regular fruit, fresh fruit. You might, just depending on what kind of season is and what fruit you're using, you might have to go ahead and add some sugar to that. Try to scoop all that yummy goodness out. There we go. So we don't want to leave any of that in there. And then we're just going to spread the bottom and line the whole bottom of the pan. There we go. That looks great. Wipe my hands off here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to dump our cake mix just right on top. Just kind of spread an even layer here. And this is you can call it a cobbler or you can call it a crumble. Some people will call it a crumble. I'm used to calling it just a cobbler. I'm just going to use this back of my spoon, kind of spread this evenly over the top of my pie filling. There we go, that looks good. And then we're going to take some butter. Everything's better with butter. So we'll go ahead and kind of slice up some pieces that we're going to dollop on the top. Now the moisture from the berry filling and from the butter is what's going to help as this cooks to kind of bubble up and make this into a nice crumbly topping to go over our fruit. Okay, so there you go guys. I've got our filling on the bottom, I've got our cake mix spread on top, I've got some dollops of butter. I use about 1/2 to 3/4 of a stick. Like I said, I chose to use the cherry berry pie filling from Lautenbach. It's one of my favorites. You can use whatever kind of pie filling that you want, or you can use fresh fruit. Like I said, if you're using fresh fruit, a little bit of sugar you might need to add depending on the season and how sweet it is to how tart it is. You can actually put that in there. Lastly, we're just going to go ahead and put some foil on the top of here. If you're using your Dutch oven, you don't have to do this. You can just go ahead and put the top on. And then this is going to cook over your campfire for probably about 40 minutes. It just kind of really depends on how hot your coals are. Kind of can just keep peeping up underneath it. Take a look, see is it nice, buttery, crumbly, and it should start to brown on the top. There we go. We're going to go off to the campfire. Okay, there you go. I'm just going to put it in the middle of my fire. Let that cook. We'll check in about 30 to 40 minutes and we'll see how it looks. Okay, just taking a check guys. Oh, that looks amazing. So it is nice and gotten golden and crispy and bubbly and all the juices from the fruit have kind of come through. So we're going to pull this off the fire. It was about 45 minutes to actually get this to become nice and golden brown. Just make sure you have the foil really tightly covered on top to kind of get it to cook thoroughly through. I'm just going to go ahead and scoop some out. That looks so good. You get some of the fresh berries, you got some of that crunchy topping there. Now, if you're like me, either we always bring our freezer cooler, so you can actually bring, I brought ice cream with me, yes, ice cream to the campground, or a lot of campgrounds you actually stay at actually have like the little stores in there that you can pick up ice cream. So I actually have ice cream that I'm going to serve with this. You could put Cool Whip topping, whatever you want. You could eat it plain. It's going to be delicious no matter what. Oh my god, that is so good. Let me get a little scoop of ice cream. Put that on top. And tell me that does not like look amazing. Let's get a bite. Kind of a little bit of ice cream. A little bit of the berries and that crispy topping. That is so good. So listen guys, you can make an easy camp dessert. 3 ingredients, so simple, can whip it together in no time. So if you enjoyed this recipe, go ahead and click subscribe. I will see you next time on our channel, and from my camp kitchen to yours.